settle for a minute. I did a video a while back about how I like to call and rattle to deer. And one of the things I put in there was the Snort Wheeze. I think I've heard it done twice in my life. And both times I heard it, the buck that was doing it was so mad when he came out of the woods he was in. His hair was standing up. He was slobbering, ripping up some stuff with his antlers. I mean, mad. Had him fired up. And he did it right after I did a rattling sequence just like that. And I heard it. I thought, well, that's a human, thinking that this is real deer. So I did it back, and he did it back, and I did it back. And finally he came running out of the woods he was in, jumped into my field, and was ready to fight. So the Snort Wheeze is basically the way I take it. It's basically a way a buck says to another buck, I'm the baddest dude here. Come on and get it. And you gotta catch him in the right frame of mind for it to work, from what I can tell. Because it doesn't work all the time. It doesn't work 90% of the time. Maybe 2%. But when you pair a Snort Wheeze with some grunts and a rattling sequence, and then on top of that, be on the ground where you can kick the leaves and the brush, and I'll grab rocks and throw them down a hill. I get really rough with it when I call, but it happened just the other day. I was calling for my son, and in less than 5 minutes after a calling sequence, we had a buck come in. With the Snort Wheeze specifically, we've had some people comment on that video, asking about the Snort Wheeze and how I do it. I don't use a call, I use my mouth. And I just make I'm just blowing air out of my lips. But what I do is 3 short, like that, and then and I'm just exhaling and trying to push that through my lips to make that sound. When you do that, especially paired with rattling and stuff, you can run off does. Does will go the other way when you hunt that way, when you call that way. Does will go the other way, small bucks will go the other way, or small bucks will come in very gently to inspect. They just kind of want to see what's going on. I think of it like, when you were a kid in school, like junior high, and you hear somebody down the hall yell, oh yeah, well I can kick your butt. Even if you're not one to accept the challenge, you're going to go over there and look and see what's going on anyway. But like I said, there's a lot of deer killed by finding a good spot and sitting quietly and waiting. And that's fine if that's how you choose to hunt. I don't. I choose to hunt to sit somewhere for a couple hours in the morning, and I call pretty regularly. I rattle. I don't think I ever go to a deer without my antlers, my rattling horns. But the point is I like to call, I like to move a lot. I'll get down about 10 o'clock and I'll be walking the rest of the day. I'll walk for a few hundred yards and then sit down and call and wait 15 minutes, get up, move again. I like to kind of stir them up. I like to stay moving. I like to look for sign. I like to try to find the deer and hunt them down. I'm not just a sit and wait for them to come to me kind of guy. And if you are that guy, great. More power to you. It works. It works very well. If you have a good spot, just sit and wait. That's probably the most productive way to hunt big bucks. It's not the funnest. I like to move. Anyway, Snort Wheeze. Try it out. Maybe it'll work for you. Bye.